One man is dead. Several police officers injured after an altercation in Montreal. Police say a man in his 50s attacked an officer last night. It happened when police showed up to investigate a possible drug overdose at a rooming house. Jay Turnbull is on the story in Montreal.
Yesterday, about 5:30, police were called to that rooming house, which is actually not far from our station here in Montreal, just up the street, actually. This rooming house, the police call it a drug house. It's known for having a lot of criminal activity going on there. So when police arrived for a potential or an apparent drug overdose, when they arrived at the building, it was a lot more difficult than they were expecting. There were a lot of people inside that room, inside that home. A lot of them, they say, were heavily intoxicated, including the man in his 50s who went after police. He did not want the police there at all. He apparently broke one officer's teeth, knocked one of his teeth out of his mouth. And then at the end of it all, 3 other officers were injured as well. So a total of 4 officers were injured. And still they could not subdue the man. So they tried with physical force. Afterwards, they graduated to pepper spray. That didn't work. They used batons. That didn't work, apparently. And then they had to eventually use a taser. And at that point, they did subdue the man. He still didn't want to go to the hospital. But then eventually police got him onto a stretcher, or ambulance technicians got him onto a stretcher and wheeled him off to hospital, where later on doctors declared him dead. Because it was a death involving the Montreal police force, another force steps in to investigate, which is, in this case, then as usually is the case, the provincial police, the SQ, and they're looking into seeing what happened, what went wrong, did anything go wrong, what could have been done differently.